Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Dear students, welcome to Chemistry online classes. Today we are going to discuss about the topic hydrocarbons. In hydrocarbons, first PUC hydrocarbons. In hydrocarbons especially we are going to discuss about aromatic hydrocarbons. Aromatic hydrocarbons. My dear students, very important thing is what is aromatic hydrocarbons? Aromatic hydrocarbons are nothing but it is also called arenes. Aromatic hydrocarbons or arenes. A-R-E-N-E-S. Arenes are compound of carbon and hydrogen. Compound of carbon and hydrogen containing at least one benzene ring, containing at least one benzene ring. My dear students, this is about aromatic hydrocarbons or arenes are compounds of carbon and hydrogen containing at least one. See, aroma is a Greek word. It's called pleasant odor. Understood? Pleasant odor, a good smell actually. Understood? Aromatic hydrocarbon having smell, so pleasant odor is called aromatic hydrocarbon. It's also called benzenoids, benzenoids. Okay, it's because of its pleasant smell. It is also called. It is actually Greek word aroma, pleasant. Understood? A good smell actually it gives actually. Okay, my dear students, example is benzene, toluene, etc. And general formula of this one is CnH2n minus Y. So here N means number of carbon atom, that you know that. Here also N means number of carbon atom. Y means number of ring, benzene ring. Y is number of benzene ring. Okay, because naphthalene is there, 2 benzene ring. So imagine here Y is 2, like this. If it is like this means here Y is 2 benzene ring is there. So in case if 2 or 3 benzene ring is there means it is Y 2 3 like that. Understood? Number of benzene ring. My dear students, nomenclature is not that much important. For example, my dear students, first is benzene. This is actually called benzene. This is actually called toluene, or you can call it methyl benzene. Another name is toluene. Is another name is methyl benzene. Or another one is orthoxylene. orthoxylene is also called actually 1,2 dimethyl benzene. Here first position, second position, 1,2 dimethyl benzene. My dear students, one more is this is metaxylene, also called it is 1,3 dimethylxylene, 1,3 dimethylxylene. Understood? Metaxylene. One more is paraxylene. Para, p-xylene. Paraxylene, or is called 1,4 dimethylxylene. Understood? These are different example for aromatic hydrocarbons. My dear students, please note down. My dear students, next one of the very important thing is structure of benzene. We already know that its structure of benzene is like this. See, here it's nothing but C6H6. My dear students, if I elaborate the structure, if I write like this, means how to write like this: C double bond H H, here C H, 1 2 3, here double bond is there, means okay. 1 2 3 4, and here 1 2 3 4, here 1 2 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 minute, my dear students. 1 2 3 4. This is actually structure of benzene. My dear students, look at this. This is actually structure of benzene. C6H6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and 1 2 3 double bonds, 1 2 3 4 6 hydrogen. As a formula, benzene formula. This is a 5 marks important question or 3 marks important question. Most of the times, right? Explain anything you can explain. Just write this one. First is benzene chemical formula is C6H6. 1 mark. Correct? Second thing, you can write the structure also, no problem, my dear students. You can write the structure. And second very important thing is benzene is quite unstable, quite stable. And it does not decolorize. Decolorize means removing its color. Decolorize of bromine in CCl4, carbon tetrachloride, bromine in CCl4, and KMnO4, cold KMnO4. Understood? So it does not decolorize bromine. Bromine having one color actually, brownish color actually. It does not decolorize that bromine color, or it does not decolorize KMnO4 color. KMnO4 is violet color actually. Understood? It does not, means not violet actually, pinkish, okay, pink color. This is a pink color. Okay. That it does not decolorize that color. If it decolorize means okay, it is not it is an unsaturated compound. It is an unsaturated compound like what we call alkynes, alkenes. But it does not decolorize bromine, or it does not decolorize KMnO4. This shows that benzene cannot be unsaturated. Benzene cannot be unsaturated. like alkynes or alkenes. Alkynes are alkenes, cannot be unsaturated like alkynes are. Okay, my dear students, next one is benzene adds 3 molecule of hydrogen. It gives cyclohexane. It shows presence of 3 double bonds in benzene. It shows a presence of 3 double bonds in benzene, my dear students. So total 3 double bonds is there. So you can add 3 molecules of hydrogen. 3 molecules of hydrogen means how many hydrogen atom? 1 molecule contains 2 hydrogen atom. 3 molecules contains 6 hydrogen atom. So 6 hydrogen atom. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So I will tell you, this is 1 molecule of hydrogen atom. 1 will get added here. Another hydrogen molecule. So this one will get added to this double bond. Another hydrogen molecule like this. This will get added like this, and this bond breaks. Understood? Here this bond breaks, and it forms bond like this. Understood? See, look at this. And here this bond breaks, and it forms bond like this. So it gives cyclohexane. There is no double bond here. Correct? Double bond becomes single bond. How? By adding 3 hydrogen to these 3 double bonds. Understood? So benzene react with the 3 molecules of hydrogen, and it gives there is no double bond inside, because we added this is called cyclohexane. This is called cyclohexane. Note down, my dear students. And catalyst is nickel catalyst. In the presence of nickel catalyst, 180 degree Celsius temperature. So 3 points is over. 3 points is over. Correct? Cyclohexane. The 4th point, my dear students, shall I have this? Fourth point is benzene has 3 molecule of chlorine in the presence of sunlight. Benzene react with the 3 molecules of chlorine. 3 molecules of chlorine means how many chlorine atoms? 3 into 2, 6 chlorine atoms. The same method we are adding. How we added hydrogen, same type we are adding. Benzene you take, to that double bond we are adding chlorine. Understood? It gives C6H6. Okay. 3 molecules of, in the presence of sunlight, it gives C6H6Cl6. Okay. How it looks actually, my dear students? For example, I will write here. So here 1H 1Cl, 1H 1Cl, 1H 1Cl, 1Cl 1H, 1H 1Cl, 1Cl 1H. It looks like this. See, it looks like this. C6H6. Benzene hexachloride. It is called BHC. Benzene hexachloride. Benzene hexachloride. This is one of the important reaction, my dear students. Please note down this one. Benzene hexachloride. So no need to write the structure. The same time formula is enough. C6H6Cl6 benzene hexachloride. Okay. Next, benzene reacts with bromine in the presence of ferric bromide. It gives benzene bromide, bromobenzene. Okay. Ferric bromide. Ferric is Fe3 plus bromide is Br minus. So it is FeBr3. Ferric bromide. I will write here, my dear students, neatly. Otherwise, you also write the same thing. Ferric bromide. Okay. Ferric bromide. It gives bromobenzene. For example, my dear students, benzene is taken, react with the bromine in the presence of ferric bromide, it gives please write down this one. Bromobenzene. Over. Shall I have this? Sixth point, Auguste Kekulé proposed benzene structure. Auguste Kekulé. See, September Kekulé, Auguste Kekulé. Coulées are coming. Coulé. Auguste Kekulé, scientist name. Okay, nice name. We can use this name. Kekulé. Auguste Kekulé in the month of August. If we born, that it is August Kekulé. September means September Kekulé, October Kekulé, August Kekulé proposed benzene structure. How it looks actually, benzene structure, my dear students, that I explained right now. In 1, 3, 5, this position contains double bond, 3 double bonds. So it is C6H6. In this one, 3 double bonds are present. This is called Auguste Kekulé benzene structure. Auguste Kekulé. My dear students, here in the benzene structure, very important form is, so it can give 2 di-isomeric form, 2 isomeric forms. Ortho compound. But one is possible at a time. For example, you can write like this, my dear students. Okay, this is actually bromo This is one form of isomeric form. Okay. This one. Another form is this one. So either A or B, any one of this form is possible, not two together. Understood? Don't think that A and B together is possible. Either A or B. One of the orthomeric, both is ortho position. This bromine and this bromine in ortho position. This bromine and this bromine is ortho position. Two isomeric form are there, but one is possible at a time. Either this one or this one. Understood? Just for your reference, I read. And very important thing is it shows resonance structure. Benzene shows resonance structure. Resonance structure means more than one structure is used to present the properties or structure of the benzene. More than one structure is used. More than one structure. See, my dear students, here one resonance form is this one, first form. In second form, it gives actually this double bond are shifted to this side, this double bond are shifted to this double bond are shifted. So it gives second form is this one. So last one is resonance hybrid. Means resonance hybrid means two canonical form together we are showing resonance hybrid. So double bond here also possible. It can shift to this position. It can shift to this position. It can shift to this position. In first form double bond is there in this position, means second bond, second structure, double bond shifted to next position. So shifting, rapid delocalization here to here, here to here, double bond shifting is possible. So this is, see, if I write this only one structure of benzene means okay, if I say this is the benzene structure means it is wrong. Okay, it is right actually, benzene structure is correct, but one more form is possible. This is also correct benzene structure. So these two structure is required to explain benzene. So it is called resonance form, or it is called canonical forms. Canonical forms. And one more gives resonance hybrid, mixing of these two. Understood? These two forms are taken into consideration and it gives one form, because everywhere double bond is there. If you take, so I represent by dotted circle inside like this. So it shows actually inside, here double bond is there, here double bond is there, here double bond is there, here double bond is there. So if you consider this structure, here double bond is there. If you consider this structure, this double bond, here this side, here, like that. So combining these two structure, it gives a hybrid one, resonance hybrid. Hybrid is a mixture of these two. Okay, everywhere double bond is there. That is represented by the double bond electron movement is represented by a dotted circle. Understood? So resonance hybrid form having more stable. Resonance hybrid form minus any canonical form, it gives resonance energy. Resonance hybrid form having energy, and you just minus any canonical form energy, it gives resonance energy. Understood? Resonance energy, one word is there. Understood? Okay, write down that, my dear students. The difference in energies of resonance hybrid and canonical structure, any one of the canonical structure, is called resonance energy. The difference in the energies of resonance hybrid and any one of the canonical form gives resonance energy. Okay, note down, my dear students. What is resonance? More than one structural representation is required for explaining the property of benzene. More than one structural representation is required to explain the properties of benzene is called resonance. Okay, now orbital diagram of resonance benzene. Next one more is orbital diagram of benzene. My dear students, I will write, okay, orbital diagram. See, carbon contains orbitals, so we will go, see this is actually orbital diagram, p orbital, here actually p orbital, understood. This is actually orbital diagram represent. Here actually it forms pi bond. Here actually this forms pi bond. Here actually this forms pi bond. Understood? Pi bonding. Understood? P orbitals. P orbital of carbon contains, here carbon is there, here carbon is there, here carbon is there, here carbon, carbon. These all the p orbital of carbon undergo forming pi bonds. So this is representation of p orbital. This p orbital forms pi bond. See, like this, that I explained in last class. So here I used to write one line, here I used to write one line. This is nothing but a pi bond formation. Pi bond is nothing but a double bond. Here it shows double bond. Okay, pi bond. Okay, one pi bond. One pi bond means one double bond is present. Here one double bond, that is what I represent here. Okay, one double bond here, one double bond here, one double bond here. That is orbital diagram. Okay, nothing much about this one. So each orbital, each carbon in this particular sp2 hybridized, my dear student, sp2 hybridized, sp2 hybridized, sp2 hybridized, sp2 hybridized, sp2 hybridized. Okay, today we are going to discuss about hydrocarbons chapter. In that hydrocarbons chapter, mainly we are going to discuss about aromaticity. Hydrocarbons in that aromaticity. My dear students, aromaticity means, it's a rule actually. It says the three conditions should be followed. The first condition, the molecule must be a cyclic and planar. Cyclic and planar. Molecule must be a cyclic and planar. Cyclic means it's a ring structure, like this, or like this, or anyway it is a cyclic, and same time it should be a planar, one plane, one, they like this. Okay, or benzene means one plane, in one plane. Understood? And this should be a delocalization of, there should be a delocalization of pi electrons. There should be a pi electrons means double bonded electrons should get delocalized. My dear students, it's like this. This delocalized here, this delocalization takes place like this. Movement of electron from one place to another place. Delocalization of pi electron should be there. The second condition is over. The third condition, it should be follow 4n plus 2 delocalized pi electron, where n is an integer, So 4n plus 2 is a formula, my dear students. I will explain this part actually. To find this n, we have one method actually. First thing is, very important thing is, you have to find number of pi electrons. Find number of pi electrons in this case, my dear students. Second thing is that 4n plus 2 should be equal to number of pi electrons. 4n plus 2 means it's a formula, Huckel rule. Understood? 4n plus 2 should be equal to pi electrons. Okay. Third point is, my dear students, please note down these 3 points. Third point is, solve for n. and if n is integer, then aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. If n is decimal means it contains n value contains decimal value means it is non-aromatic. Non-aromatic. So my dear students, first thing is which one is aromatic? What is aromaticity means? The molecule must be planar and cyclic one, and second one is there should be a delocalization of pi electron. Delocalization of pi electrons. And third one is it should follow 4n plus 2 delocalized pi electron. 4n plus 2 delocalized pi electron, where n is a integer. So how to use this formula? It is explained here. First thing is find number of pi electrons, and second thing is the 4n plus 2 must be equal to pi electrons, number of pi electrons, and solve for n. If n value is an integer, then it is aromatic compound. If n value is a decimal, non-aromatic compound. My dear students, by giving example I will explain. At that time you will come to know that it is clearly, otherwise very difficult, my dear students. See, this is actually benzene. Benzene is a compound, correct? No? Okay. Whether this benzene is aromatic or not, how we can find out, my dear students? That is very important. So here, how many pi electrons are there? Pi means double bonded electrons. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pi electron is present. 6 pi electron is present. First, this thing is over. Second thing, apply in this formula 4n plus 2 is equal to 4n plus 2 is equal to 6 pi electron. Understood? 6. My dear students, solve for n. N value how to find out? 4n is equal to 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. 4n is equal to 4. And my dear students, n is equal to 4 divided by 4. Then it is 1. N value is now 1. N is an integer. N is an integer. So benzene is aromatic one. Benzene is aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. Understood? I will give you one more example, my dear students, how to find out the aromatic. Okay, I will give you. This is the compound. It's called naphthalene. Okay, here actually, how many pi electrons is present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pi electrons. Okay. Now, use that 4n plus 2 rule, my dear students. 4n plus 2 means here 4n plus 2 is equal to 10 electrons. 10 electrons. Solve for n, my dear students. 4n is equal to 10 minus 2 is 8. N is equal to 8 by 4 is equal to 2. That means n is equal to 2. If n is an integer, then it is a aromatic. Naphthalene is an aromatic. Aromatic. Okay. So now we can see, my dear students, by substituting this n value in this one, 4n plus 2, just you see, it gives 4n plus 5 electrons. Now by substitute this one, n value is 2. Here 4 into 2 plus 2 is equal to 10. So equation is satisfied. 4 into 2 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 electron. So this also satisfies. 4n plus 2 is equal to pi electrons. 10 electron is there. So by substituting n value in this formula, by substituting n value in 4n plus 2 pi electron formula, you are getting the same. Correct, no? So it is aromatic. My dear students, now we are going to discuss few more examples regarding this particular. My dear students, one compound is given like this. Like this. Here minus charge is there. Okay. So whether it is cyclic compound, whether it is planar compound, that also agreed. Whether it shows conjugation or delocalization of pi electron, yes, possible. This electron comes here and this electron moves here, this electron moves out. Even though that electron is here, this electron, see, this electron comes here, this electron moves here, this electron moves here. Conjugation is possible. Whether it is aromatic or not, that you have to check. How to check aromatic or not? 4n plus 2 is equal to pi electron, that rule. My dear students, total number of pi electron is how many electron is present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including this one outside. 6 electrons. 6 electrons, 6 pi electrons. Which rule how to say? 4n plus 2 is equal to 6. n is equal to, 4n is equal to 6 minus 2. n is equal to 4n is equal to 4, n is equal to 1. So you got value for n. n you substitute here, my dear students. 4 into 1 plus 2 is equal to 6. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Correct. So it satisfies 4n plus rule, and n is an integer, and even this is cyclic compound, and it is in planar, and conjugation or delocalization of pi electron takes place. It's possible. So this compound is aromatic. Compound is aromatic. My dear students, one more example. Okay, whether this compound is aromatic or not. Aromatic or not. First, whether it is cyclic. Yes, it is cyclic. Whether it is planar, it is planar. Whether conjugation of pi electron takes place, delocalization of pi electron takes place. Yes, this electron comes here, at that time this positive charge become neutral. Suppose this electron moving to this side, at that time also this positive charge become neutral. So imagine this charge is moving here, means for example this charge is moving here, and you are getting new structure like this, see here, and like this, and positive charge now here. Suppose this charge is moving here, means here you will get a positive charge. So here conjugation of electron means delocalization of electron is possible. Delocalization of electron is possible. So all the conditions are satisfied. Last one, whether it is obey 4n plus 2 pi electron rule. So how many pi electron is present? Here only 2 pi electron is present. This one, 1, 2. Okay. 4n plus 2 is equal to 2. 4n is equal to 2 minus 2. n is equal to 0 by 4 is equal to 0. n is equal to 0. 0 is an integer. That also satisfied. But now you have to see whether 4n plus 2 is equal to 2 electron. Occult rule, whether it is satisfied. Substitute n value here in equation 1. It gives 4 into 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. That means 4 into 0, 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. 2 is equal to 2. Correct, no? So, here number of pi electrons satisfied. This rule also satisfied. N value also satisfied. This is an aromatic compound. This is an aromatic compound. My dear students, I will give you one more example. We will check whether it is aromatic or not. So, this is the compound. In this one, this is double bond. See, delocalization of or movement of double bond is possible. Possible. Whether it is planar, planar. Whether this compound is given cyclic, yes, it is cyclic. Cyclic, planar, delocalization of electron takes place. Now you check whether it is obey Huckel rule. So how many pi electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pi electrons. 4n plus 2 is equal to 4. 4n is equal to 4 minus 2. N is equal to 4n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 by 4. It is half. Integer. N should be a integer, not a decimal. Half means it is 0.5 decimal. If it is decimal, then it is non-aromatic. Non-aromatic. So, substitute the value for this n value here. You are getting, see, 4 into half plus 2 is equal to 4. 2 get cancelled. And here 2 plus 2 is 4. This is satisfied. But n value is not satisfied. So, if n value is not satisfied, it is not aromatic. If 4n plus 2 value is not satisfied, then also it is not aromatic. Here n value you are getting decimal. So, it is not aromatic. Non-aromatic compound. Okay. Note down. All the conditions should be satisfied. Not only one condition, you are not seeing only one condition. Yes, cyclic, satisfied. Satisfied means wrong. If it is cyclic, then it should be a planar. Also it should contain a delocalization of d electrons, as not d electrons, pi electrons. Same time it should follow Huckel rule 4n plus 2, and same time n should be an integer. If n is not an integer, means it is not aromatic. It is non-aromatic compound. Okay, now one more compound. This is the compound. My dear students, whether it is planar, planar, whether it is cyclic, cyclic. Okay, delocalization of pi electron takes place. Yes, takes place. Yes, possible. Correct, no? Whether it is aromatic, you have to find out. 4n plus 2. How many pi electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pi electrons. So, 4n plus 2 is equal to 8. Solving for n is 8 minus 2 is 4n is equal to 6. N is equal to 6 by 4. Then this one is a decimal. 3 by 2. 3 by 2. So, this is a decimal one, non-aromatic compound.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.